What is a control? A control is any action taken by management, the board, and other parties to manage risk and increase the likelihood that established objectives and goals will be achieved. Management plans, organizes, and directs these activities to assure that an organization's objectives and goals will be achieved. Now that we know what a control is, what is an internal control? An internal control is a process effected or put into action by those charged with governance, management, and other personnel. Internal controls are designed to provide reasonable assurance about the achievement of the entity's objectives with regard to the reliability of financial reporting, effectiveness and efficiency of operations, and compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Are you enjoying the video so far? I am giving you knowledge for free, so do me a favor. Like this video and press that red subscribe button to support this channel. We are on the journey to 1,000 subscribers and you can help. If you're already subscribed to the channel, thank you for watching and welcome back. How can you identify internal controls? Well, before identifying controls, you should first identify risks that threaten the accomplishment of a goal or objective in a process. Then you should assess or evaluate that risk's level of severity. Is the risk level low, moderate, or high? Uncovering risks in a process should help discover internal controls that the organization or department has put in place to mitigate those risks. Another way to identify controls is to perform control walkthroughs or process walkthroughs with the leaders of an organization in order to understand how the process works and what controls have been implemented to mitigate risks. Ask control owners for formal policy documentation and procedure manuals. Policies can include a code of ethics policy, a travel and expense policy, and other kinds. Procedure manuals explain how a process or a system should work and what systems or what steps an employee should take in different situations. Another thing that you can do, you can also send internal control questionnaires to control owners to better understand the full scope of existing internal controls. Now, as a warning, internal control questionnaires can be tricky. When developing them, you should consider the most appropriate format, open-ended or multiple choice. You should consider the length. Should it be 10 questions or 20 questions? You should also consider the verbiage that you want to use when you are sending out that internal control questionnaire. Do you want to use technical jargon or simple, concise language? Finally, you can also request control narratives. Note that not all departments or organizations will have updated and prepared control narratives, but if they do, then you are in luck. Control or process narratives highlight existing controls and make it easy for you to identify control gaps. Control gaps is when controls are missing in a process or when controls do not fully mitigate risks. This could indicate that they are not designed effectively or they're not being actually implemented at their fullest potential. So these are just a few ways that you can identify internal controls. Let's move on to internal control categories. Internal controls help achieve an organization's objectives and goals, such as safeguarding of assets. For example, companies may hire security guards to check the identity of employees as they attempt to enter facilities, all in an effort to safeguard physical assets like computers, machinery, and equipment. Some controls are specifically tailored to help the organization achieve its strategic objectives. For example, if a company wants to lower expenses and make a certain profit in the fiscal year, then they may implement an expenditure policy that says only one individual can approve expenditures below $1,000, but there must be 2 or more approvers for any expenditures above $1,000. So there may need to be a secondary approval from an executive in order to make big expenditures. Internal controls can enhance the effectiveness and efficiency of operations and programs. For example, in a manufacturing company, managers can review productivity levels or profit margins and balanced scorecard reviews. Management can also implement controls to shorten the production process and use less costly resources while maintaining high-quality standards. Internal controls can assist in maintaining reliable financial and operational information, such as balance sheet analyses and income statement analyses, which would be reviewed by the CFO, the Chief Financial Officer, and the Chief Accounting Officer. Internal controls can help organizations comply with legal requirements. For example, let's imagine that a bank has a policy to not offer a mortgage loan if the prospective homeowner has a credit rate lower than 600. So in other words, if that credit score is less than 600, then the bank cannot offer a mortgage to a mortgage applicant. The organization can implement a control to run credit score checks for each mortgage applicant before offering a mortgage loan. So this is a key control that could be implemented. Are you enjoying the video so far? I'm giving you free knowledge. So do me a favor, like this video and press that red subscribe button to support this channel. We are on the journey to 1,000 subscribers. What are the various types of controls? Controls can be preventive, detective, corrective, directive, manual, automated, mitigating, complementary, compensating, redundant, tangible, or intangible. And guess what? These are not even all of the potential control types. There are so many more that are not listed here. So if you would like an in-depth, detailed video about the control types, then comment below, "I want to know more." I want to know more. I need at least 10 comments that say "I want to know more" in order for me to make a detailed video about control types. It has been a pleasure sharing this information with you as always. Be sure to subscribe to the channel right now and like this video. Ask your questions in the comment section and I will try my best to get back to you. For more ways to support the channel, look in the description box. And as always, stay blessed and stay bossy.